middle sector.
Alright, we're live. The title is New Season, New Zach, question mark. PSGL F3 Bahrain.
How many people are going out? Why was you going on out that long?
Really messed up.
Wait, they're trying to do 4 or something. Bro, surely people are doing 4 runs. Like, everyone's gone out.
This is very strange. However, I did see a City Fibre van parked outside my house this morning. So whether they've been doing some work on the
I'm
lines,
just gonna go like
just
10
gone back up
minutes.
to full speed, I'm not entirely sure, but I've had no information previously. We're currently on board with Oleg Napadovsky as he's coming down around turn 8, down towards turn 9. I hope that the stream will just stay nice and bonny for us. I think, I did see a City Fibre van, so that down literally at the end of my street where the telephone pole is and where all the lines are. And they have been doing some work on the lines, and I don't know if this is a result of that, but my Wi-Fi has had some work that has been unbeknownst to myself. I think somebody else has had the lines installed. So
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
I think we're reduced
Terrible
on speed.
timing.
Terrible timing. What a way to start off season 39 with a little bit of connection issues.
Yeah, not what we wanted. We've had a few weeks of no PSG. It could have happened then, but no. It's gonna come. It's gonna hit us right in round 1 as well. Sickness
Traffic's
has
gonna be
also
so
managed to hit
fucked. I don't know
me.
why everyone's gone out
And
already.
by the looks of things, loads of commentators here at PSGL as well. We send speedy recovery wishes to TK, who's managed to catch the virus once again. So yeah, speedy recovery wishing to him.
Everything looks perfectly fine on my end. This is why it's confusing. Everything looks completely fine. No stutters on the stream. I'm getting the warning. There's a little thing at the bottom telling me. Whatever they've been doing in my area, a little work carrying out to reduce the speeds, reduce the flow.
Quite unfortunate. We will hope to still bring you a good race and hopefully it just holds itself and gets better throughout the evening, especially when we make our way towards the fast lap times. Talking about fast lap times, we're getting some now with Booba, the highest returning driver for this season from this tier. He managed to finish 5th last season and now he's back out there again. This time for Aston Martin. So, Tony Hitala at the front of the field with the lap time that he has just set. Right now though, at this moment,
You only need
you are
75.
seeing all the lap times coming in. You're taking a look
It's
at
85 starting
Goodman,
time.
an
Not
F5
ideal.
champion from a couple of seasons ago. And now he is going to look to try and attack right up to the pit wall. That's usually the way that these drivers run around this circuit. As they run the cars low to the ground, it is the line to be on, as we saw in the F1 Esports Championship a couple of weeks ago. And Coleman around the track where we won that F5 Championship a few seasons ago. He is now attacking, this time tackling though. A brand new season, new was in F2 last season, finished 27th, a reserve driver who wasn't there for the majority of it. So he now looks to come in this tier, be attacking, and go and try and grab that championship as well to get back into F2.
Getting distracted.
Yes, all 40 has gone. Trying to get back onto the podium.
Fucking joke.
We pit.
That was one of those.
We're on with Renz to Masson, who could potentially challenge.
Surely it's in and out. Everyone else is doing 4 runs as well.
Until he was jumped.
Surely I'd try it, and then if
Yeah.
it's not going well, then I can just abort.
Flat towards the line, it will be the start of his lap. DRS aided all the way down the straight. Coming down to the harsh braking zone into turn 1, slam on those brakes, rotate round to the right. You need to be cautious on the throttle. You can't just flat out of there. You still need to flick it round to the left as turn 3 and collect yourself on turn 2 and 3. DRS aided once again all the way up to turn number 4. Keeping it tight to the apex, trying to maximise the track limits on the exit to finish his first sector.
When you fire somebody, they always resign and they say, "We
lost time.
But when you have
Almost
numbers
a
like
tenth
that, I think
under his delta. Maybe sector 2.
Do I have time to go and do an abort?
Yeah.
Pushing the ball. You sure?
No.
That's what he will be looking for. So he's the driver that currently sits on the
So only
front
5.5
line.
minutes left,
When it
so I'm
comes
going to be in
the
the
race, they will
pits at
swing
like
positions.
2:30.
However, if you do start on pole, you do get
That's
a bonus
just
point
a
for
So we
that.
have enough
That is
time.
what Renz Thomason would be wanted to carry confidence.
Not even
in
2:30,
the
it's a
race,
minute and a
wanted
half
to
lap.
carry the championship
I don't think we've got time.
as well, and at the end of the season, every single point does matter. So it's really important to be getting every single point you can in this type of championship, where it
Yeah,
always
got
comes
time.
down to the end, where it's always so close, came down to position at Bahrain.
We do this lap we're committed, you know.
For this tier in the
Yes.
championship decider. So
Do you want to
points
do it or no?
really, really matter.
No, we'll wait for the last one, surely.
Come over the line.
Surely we wait for the last one.
Yeah. Super distracted.
Yeah, because someone was just going, are you okay?
I mean, they're all going now. Or they already did their lap.
That's enough. We just set them up. Something in my banker.
Definitely not.
Unboxing.
Where he wanted to bring you this season opener. I really want to thank every single person that is watching right now, and apologies for what is going on with the screen. But great to see everyone coming out here, joining us for this brand new season opener. Jerry Van Brussel, right now, the driver in third position. He was in F2 last season, doing a couple of rounds, finishing 23rd in those standings. So he, slight Causeway is coming here in this tier now. Try and
Bro, all we need is a midpoint
show
9. We literally need to
some
find
of
like
his skill.
10 for the bit.
Yes.
He will be doing so in the
That's
LP.
well in bounds.
So I wonder if he's going for an in lap here, or if he's just taking it nice and easy to go again. But he's looking very, very slow, so maybe fuel is the factor on that. We do have Wojtek, Steg into the pits also. Everybody diving into the pit lane now. So this is where we see everybody getting themselves ready for the final runs. Time has been ticking down. We apologise, you haven't seen a lot of this Bahrain qualifying, but we're trying to give you the best show possible.
Shit, let's go out.
Screen stutters and lags, it doesn't look too good, and can get very frustrating for the viewers. So I was trying to get that nice and fixed before we got into the Grand Prix. You don't want to miss any spicy action, any interesting. All
Bro,
it
it's
takes
gonna.
to set
Oh,
the
I should
pace
just
today.
set that up.
Trouble moments, drama and controversy. Everybody wants to see the drama.
Wait, why is everyone still in? There's like not much time left.
Yes, absolutely, they all do. Alexander Dimas, the driver who
Bro, there's gonna be people who don't
fell
make this, you know that.
in second place, and he comes in with a heap of confidence. He comes in as the F4 champion. If you are the F4 champion, come straight here and straight to
Bro, some people aren't making
see
this. You seen
and
the garage?
watch yourself possibly getting
I don't know
sent
what they're
to
doing. No, they
the
did.
front
Just
of the field. And that is
Bro, I'm gonna have
Tony
to do a
Hitala
Miami
who's coming
fucking
in. Tony
altitude.
Hitala in the Aston Martin, who is right now fighting out in front. And he is the driver who's currently sitting in that pole position, which they all
Oh,
want
look
to
at this.
be in. And the lap times continue to come in and come in once more. And once again, apologies to everyone for this. I can see loads of people in the live chat all mentioning it. Corey is trying his absolute best, but there isn't really much he can do in this.
I have absolutely zero speed. Everything is running fine. The equipment's running fine. It's just the upload speed is gone. I have this City Fiber package that normally gives me 940 megabyte download and 900 upload. For some reason, I'm barely seeing 40 upload speed. Test. Upload speeds are on test. Yeah, I'm gonna restart after quali. To be fair, I'm gonna see what I can do with that. So the stream will stay active. All I need to do is like launch software and refresh stream activity. But I'm gonna see what I can do to try and fix this, and then hopefully bring you the best show possible for the Grand Prix. All over the place. So unpredictable. Tower though with sector 1, just coming down into turn number 8, hoping S can really catch you out and throw you about. Comes down towards turn number 9, could be looking to improve that pole position time.
Indeed. While the stream might be unpredictable, Hitala definitely out there, looks in control of his car, and looks like a driver with a heap of confidence. A driver trying to take it further away from the field in the dying moments of this qualifying session. So let's see as he navigates his way through 12, 13, coming up, and you can see that he's going faster and faster out there on the circuit, and he is trying his absolute best to take it further away from the field in his Aston Martin as he is about to send his way all the way up towards the line. And Tony Hitala, what is the lap time going to be? Can he take it further away? He does take it further away from the rest of the drivers, and he's extended his advantage to try and be the pole sitter by the end of this qualifying session.
top 10 only.
There's a lot more in that. Oh shit. Yeah, opportunity.
Campbell Adams jumps up to P2, just falling short of Paul. Zach Miles, it is indeed a 10th up on the time, so 5 going off of P9.
Starting in the top 10, it's not bad, but it could have been.
P5.
Like, we're only 300s off, like, Jerry and P7. Just go up. Where are we? 11th.
Separated by the finest of margins.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
alright.
Vortex Steg comes
We
over.
could have done 4, I think.
P6, Ferrari down towards the line. Leonardo Tonelato. Ever so much. Jerry Van Bussel jumps ahead of that Sauber, and that will do us for qualifying.
So do race ups.
Turn the telemetry on.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So that is
And
qualifying
then make sure
done.
to do some laps. Make sure
And
it's not freezing.
qualifying that has
Yeah.
delivered us with more and more shocks and amazing performances. Tony Hitala, well,
Tony was
about
pole.
this time last season, I was praising Gabriel Quintino for his near 310 pole. Same thing can be said about Tony Hitala. And also, may I just add, they've both done it in an Aston Martin. Is it just an Aston Martin thing to be way clear of the field for round 1 qualifying?
Yeah, it seems to be the most comfortable car that they find themselves in. Everybody finding just the finest of margins.
Hard to do, yeah.
There can only be one on that pole position to take that extra point, as you mentioned, Ome. So it's a good
Hard.
way to start off in
No.
season 39.
Oh no, I could just start myself on it.
The mandatory lobby restart. restart. I am going to restart the stream. Bear with us.
I hid this.
I'll try and get this all fixed and get us back underway properly.
I don't think I've got time for Tilem. Right, Tilem's on, I think. I'm sure if I'm not going to stop me doing that. Okay.
So do a lap. They gotta restart the stream. He's restarting his computer.
Hopefully, there's some sort of fix where it just restart the entire stream or something.
There's been an incident on track.
Well, why is there no braking? There's no marker boards.
Right now, just be careful. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
And you reckon I'll get disqualified?
What?
And you reckon I'll get disqualified?
Now?
I've got about 3 or 4 drive-throughs.
5.
Yes, absolutely. Hopefully we do have sound.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too
There we go.
Good job.
bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay.
Just bear with me, people.
That was bad.
Yeah, so Corey had to restart everything, which is why I think it put me on mute. Oh, this isn't the way we wanted to start. This is not the way we wanted to start the season, and we really, really appreciate everyone sticking with us. But yes, looks like it is not going to plan, but we're still going to bring you a good race. We're still going to bring an action-packed race as well, and yeah, it's going to be action-packed. It's going to be amazing, and we'll do our absolute best to keep you up to date, and then we'll definitely, of course, bring you hopefully proper coverage from next time out.
Sounds like they're not gonna have a stream. Lame.
Just looking
Okay.
at some settings. Just looking at some settings. Just being nosy. Just screen the calendar so you can.
Ba, ba, da, 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 da. What's up, Red Hawk? Alright, we know what we're doing.
Can't.
Bum, bum, ba, da, 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 da.
What was Fuel saying when we did that practice race?
0.5.
How much did we
Plus
burn?
0.5.
And how much did we burn? In
We used like
the last-
0.3 two weeks ago.
No, but in the practice race.
Oh, I didn't look at that.
Let me take my hoodie off.
Then go like 0.8. 0.5 to 0.8. Good luck to Zach, says Red Hawk.
Wait, sorry, I'll just take my hoodie off. Who said what?
Someone said good luck to you.
Oh,
Red Hawk. LF1 _ Red Hawk.
so thank you very much.
Thank you very much. see, do we have a stream going?
Oh, interesting battles, certainly.
If they
to
do,
come
maybe.
underway,
Who knows?
especially with this short little season as we get our
Short season, only 9,
cycle.
8
Oh,
races.
interesting calendar, and I'm glad to be here to try and do it. Hopefully, the stream's going to be.
Are you
much
excited about
better
that,
than
Zach?
today. I can only do what I can do and go for
What's the
another
9
round
races?
It's only 8 races. This PSGL
Corey,
calendar.
the stream's not on.
It's not on at
Pretty
all.
cold.
No, it's ended and it's him jumping in and streaming instead of you for this one, and then you come back next week.
Yes.
I just don't want to double check if that was fine with you.
Actually, if Sappy, or actually, Richie, if Sappy doesn't want to aim to both of us like he did last season,
Or he could stream to Corey. Yeah. Good point, actually.
I'll stream to both of us. He'll be streaming to me anyway.
Oh, I think it's just come back on.
Yes, hello
Can we
everyone.
rotate
Welcome
it?
to a bit of exclusive behind the scenes of PSGL.
So wait, can we go hard,
Trying
half
to
lap of
figure out
fuel?
a little bit of a fix here.
Do what?
Hard,
Yeah,
half
so
lap
we're
of
just
fuel.
considering what we could do as well to give you a
Yeah.
proper race coverage.
Cool.
We're going to be seeing producer.
Honestly, have you changed your wings
Sappy
since
on
that
later,
race?
with F2, but
I'm lower,
yes,
so
it might
Lower
be
wings?
producer Sappy for
Then you're
F3.
probably fine.
Not really.
Who knows?
I
So we're
was
just
saying.
assessing that situation. We're just working
only
that out
normal.
what we're going to do. But what we can tell you is, do stick with
And
us.
also on that race, we were in clean air a lot as well.
Race,
Bear in mind.
and we're
Okay.
going to try and do so. To
So
the
I
best
could
of
maybe
our
even go a bit lower
ability.
if you like.
But
Because being light here is really
as you
Let's
important.
go
mentioned,
0.5.
Absolutely extraordinary
I
calendar.
didn't
What I'm
get
excited
this.
for about Singapore as well, as you brought that up,
I feel like being
not
light here is an
easy
important
pass
thing.
and all
So
of the tactical games you can usually do. So when it comes to the last lap, we usually get last lap passes.
we
We
got like
usually get
0.3.
second place being the good tactical.
Oh, you just gotta
Yeah,
wait to the
point
end and then
one.
do the overtaking. You don't wanna-
What?
The drivers
We want to wait
are
to the
able,
end to do the
at
overtake.
Singapore to have a bit more
We're
influence
not
on
ready for
just
turn
what
one.
position they'd rather be in, of course, because it can be a bit hard to overtake. So it definitely does mean that that it just works a bit more
All about the
differently when it
DRS
comes to
zones.
the final stages.
What time did I do in quali? 0.9.
What times did what?
Yeah.
What
You
time
do?
did I do in quali?
You did a 0.9
Yeah.
something.
We're going to go for it this season. I think it's come
No,
back
no.
on, but I don't know how we're going to go about this one.
If I had a good S section, it could have been like a lower 8. Start that 6.
I think we're just still.
Oh, we're going. That's exciting.
They're about to go
2 sets of hards. You want to go harder?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Slap on the hard to the race start. Try not to get
so-
damage.
Yeah, I think Corey, you need
Those
to
things
first of all
off,
send an
so-
invite to Sappy to just get him in,
First corner of the season.
and then it'll all be fine. And then as soon as Sappy is in here,
First corner of the season.
send it to him,
Okay.
and then your screen share to both of us, and we'll be able to.
You've
comment.
bought
So
two
everyone,
players.
I've just told Corey a bit of
Yeah,
information,
yeah,
but,
it's-
the
it's
information
hidden.
that all of you need to know is
No,
you'll be
okay.
getting the race coming your way, hopefully with absolute
First
lag.
stream,
That's the
and we're
information
not gonna
that
leak
you
the
know
setup.
as we get ready for
Come
the
on.
season of PSGL.
Wait, I'll do this.
39, they
I want
are
that.
absolutely
Yeah.
flying by.
That's
We'll
soft.
be back
Plastic.
very,
Let's
very
do one. Oh, it's the prick ready up.
Perfect strategy. Oh yeah, they putting us under the pressure. Did we load the setup already?
Yeah, double check. I think so.
Alright, perfect.
So, right, don't talk until I'm done getting killed. Of course, it just turns in. It's just typical.
Keeping DRS.
I'm trying, but everyone else is doing a mad one. was a good move. Oh, this is already on the battery bag. The plot's on the front of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we'll just recharge this thing, both. Leonardo's struggling. And he's already flashing. They're both out.
We apologise. Phil Adams behind, Alexander Dimas, Renz Tomasa, Marcel Biega, Tudor Preston. From everybody, only one driver getting himself in a bit of a rough and tuffle.
We'll get close,
Lou
I'm just going to go
finds
for it.
himself all the way down 27 seconds behind. Potentially had to box for a new wing. He's on fresh soft
Do you know what
compound
he's on?
tyres. Everybody on the
No.
grid driving the harder compound tyre.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Alessio Carrera on the soft.
Can't do more than half.
Back everyone else on the hard where they started the race. Got Tony Atala
Literally just
over
can't, but
your race leader by 3/10 of a second. It's getting super tight. There's a battle for fourth, there's a battle for fifth. You've got the two Mercedes trying their absolute best to go on the attack. They're on board with Marcel Biega going to deploy a bit of the battery as we head our way to the pit wall and about to go
Okay.
towards turn one. Change of lead
Oh
coming
my
up.
God.
Campbell Adams hits the front of
What was
the
that?
field and he gets past
I
Tony
didn't
Atala.
mean to
We're
outbreak
going to see
myself.
loads of changes for the lead coming in as they all play the tactical
Big
game.
I didn't mean to do that at all.
Turn one incident slowed the entire pack down. Zach
Oh
Miles
my
got
God.
himself spawning in a way that has becoming a roadblock.
I
a
missed my
barrier,
braking point.
stopping and creating a lot of traffic. You can see there's a massive gap opened in that field now. Just became an absolute roadblock. There was nothing it could
Some
do.
damn wing damage.
Absolutely super tight.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sorry.
late on the
Okay.
brakes from Oleg Napadovsky as he gets past Victor Riddler on his return. So
Fuck's
Oleg
sake, man. I just
returned
missed
back
it
to
by like
PSGL
10
after a couple of
meters.
seasons away. He's back here on the F1 24 game in the McLaren as he
Try
tries
in
to
the
get back.
pits.
Aggressive start to the
Yeah,
campaign,
well,
we have to
say
say,
that.
as it was contact further back. So all sorts happening in the opening early stages, and Campbell Adams, the driver, who was the runner-up in F4 last season, now is heading the field in F3.
But we're doing good as well.
39.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's going to be really interesting to see how he gets on, if he can continue this throughout the campaign and get the title that
It's
he
too
missed
far
out
back
in F4.
to go for that, I think.
Currently on board with Tudor Preston.
I was alongside
Looking to chase up on his Mercedes. Campbell Adams taking that
whoever I was trying to
fastest lap.
overtake, but
Is there a point?
I think it was
awarded to
Leonardo.
us This season, Omi?
Yes, absolutely. We give out.
But my issue was I just like,
for the fastest lap.
well, actually I might keep driving.
And of course,
Well, because otherwise I'm going to get penalty for next race.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Leonardo Tornado will not have a chance to be that winner as he is our
I
first
don't know.
winner of
I wasn't trying to go for it on whoever I
Oh,
fucking
we
hit in the
lost
apex.
all
I was
laps, but it's
like
been a
trying to
dramatic
overtake the
start
cars
to
alongside
season 39
them.
from all corners. Commentators have had drama.
You know what I'm saying?
There's drama on the
Yeah.
track. We saw Zach Miles become a barrier. Leonardo Tornado
Zach Miles became a barrier.
Alou, the second Ferrari, needing to box
Who
and
said
swap
that?
wing and tyres. Is
Commentators.
without its fair share of drama here in Bahrain.
Barrier to
We
what?
are now looking to the back
Oh
end
no,
of the
just a barrier on
race,
track.
who can hopefully close up to TS
Fuck off, I was
Madrid
smoking everyone.
about it, keep himself within
No,
just
well, like when you made
some
it,
points
the
as we
collision.
get through this short-handed
Oh, yeah.
season, only 9 rounds.
I'm changing the
go
title
through
to
this
New
short
Season,
cup.
Same Zach.
Little break, if you would. No, normally you go for what, 12 rounds, 14 rounds, depending on the type of season. I think 12 rounds is what we normally go for. We're looking on at the front. Alexander Demas may be under attack from Renz Tomas and behind.
Renz Tomas is the driver directly behind indeed. You've also got Marcel Viega in there. You've got both Mercedes. And Tador Pressercard, another driver.
So now we have more people watching.
From F2 down to F3.
Do I just retire?
No, because now I think you'll get a penalty for next race.
But I don't want to drive. There's like return 25 laps by myself.
I'll keep you entertained. I'll let you know what's going on in the race. Who do we want to win?
I don't know. What are my options?
FPR's in 12th, 18th, and 19th. And 15th.
Wait, who
Oh
are my
no, Tony's in
options to
first.
win?
Tony's in first.
Who are my options to win?
Tony, Campbell, Adams, Alexander Demas, Renz Thomas, Tudor, Marcel, Linus Donovan. I think you're gonna choose Linus Donovan.
Can he challenge back as we go down into turn 10? No, he can't. He's not close.
Tomas,
No comment.
Vocek,
A bit of a swap there. Fernando
Paul.
Alonso
I think
diving on a
I think there's gonna be a safety car. I'm gonna win.
Mercedes diving on a
Alright.
Mercedes down in turn 10 here today.
So we went for softs.
Absolutely, could be the case. You've got
I mean, we have a bunch of
Livingston
softs to burn, so I don't
also
think that
getting
matters.
excited, also wanting to get himself in the mix as well.
Just do soft hard for
Heads
now.
out through turn number 13, all the different racing lines.
I mean, we don't
Being
box the
attempted
softs until
at this
if
stage
there's
of our
safety car.
contest.
Pardon?
We just don't want to box for softs until there's a safety car. It's a hards. Save the set of hards.
In P4, back onto the start finish straight, and right now the top
Bruh,
seven
this-
with the gap, so
I
everyone
might just
outside
get
that top
shit.
seven has not been able to stick in this battle as we throw it down to the first turn once again.
Now you gotta keep driving.
For what?
To not get a penalty for next race.
What even is next race?
Let me look.
Tonight, making a move on to Mass Laminen. Can Laminen do anything to fight it back and potentially get on back with this DRS? He's not, maybe under attack from Felipe Souza. Souza just not close enough yet. The Red Bull looking to get into that
I'm looking
top
at
ten.
Brazil, and you're great at Brazil, so you gotta.
The gaps are starting to
Oh
close.
my gosh, I might just have to end this season here.
P8 to P9, that gap's just
After this fastest lap.
P8, that gap's just a little bit too
What?
big for comfort.
After this fastest lap.
It is.
Oh, that'll DRS.
Yeah.
He's closing. He's closed a dramatic amount though.
Absolutely. We're getting so many interesting
Just gotta keep
storylines,
driving.
so much interesting
Look, we
stuff
got
happening
12
out
people
there
watching now.
On this racetrack, you've got the two kick salvers together on the circuit as well. You have Steg, that's the head of Paul Adolphs.
Teammates fighting, Mercedes fighting,
Tony's still in
Kicksalvers
first.
fighting. Any other teams want to give us some dramatic little rivalry? I'm all for it. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, we're
No
looking
one's
to
making any moves. No one's going for anything optimistic in the final turns. Everybody's just playing it safe. How long can these hard tyres go? But the DRS is
See what
certainly
the chat's saying
Paul
about
Adolphs,
you.
as well as Tomas Laminen and Felipe Souza. All of them going for a move, but it's Souza who's going to have to fight for it against that Salva and does get on through to get into that top 10.
Yannick Schmidt getting close with Causeway. We are taking a look from the rear, big view of the recon. You just got past the Red Bull. Here is Paul Adolphs, one of the other reserve drivers coming in as well. The head of Laminin, then it's Felipe Souza, who, well, I commentated on Felipe Souza all the way back in F4 and F5 a few seasons ago, some of his championship seasons as well. And I know he has quite a lot of support. So let us know if you are supporting Felipe Souza or any other driver in this field. Great to
Fastest
always know
car on track.
who you are rooting on this season. We're in round one.
In
9 rounds are short.
35 laps, you'll
meaning
catch the
drivers
front.
have to perform and get it right
If we
early
keep it
on,
at this pace.
straight away. This round one and every single round that will follow is so critical in the context of who will be our season 39 champion.
See, this might be where I
Every
don't know
round
if
is
I can be
critical.
asked.
It's a shorter season. Every point matters.
Every point matters in this shorter season.
Now just ran away, got that 2 seconds.
Well, I don't even know if
They're
I'm seeing
gonna
the end
have
of
to
the
throw it all
season
in
at
to
this
get
rate.
themselves the best possible start going into this short season. before we get ourselves ready for the
What's the
next
penalty
cycle.
system
This is
like?
the end of
Can they
the
ban you if you get too
season.
many
Barton
penalties?
down, which should make the competition
I don't know.
a
I
bit
just
more
know
feisty.
kryptonites.
You don't have those drones
But have
in
you
the
been
Nice,
better?
give me
But have you been better
Oh,
other
mistake
than
from the Alpine potentially opening the door? Not indeed.
better what?
Masson was
not
looking
getting
for
penalties?
something on
Other
Alexander
than
Yeah,
this
Dumas,
race.
but
I don't
could not
whole
get on
season
through
without
for
penalties.
an open door. No open gaps. But if there's one open, he's
I
going
ain't
to
even
go
got any
for
penalty
it.
points right
Looks
now.
like
Oh,
Campbell
good.
Adams leaving the door open potentially. Just couldn't get the traction down though, could Dumas.
I want to drive 22 more laps.
Indeed, for Alex Dimas,
Oh,
who's
big
still in
send.
contention.
That was a
Late
big
lunge.
send.
That is super late on the brakes.
How
But
long
he
was
has,
this going to
who's
be? Like
been
half an
sitting in
hour.
behind after getting past his teammate. He wanted fourth. He went all in for that fourth position as the Mercedes closed in under braking. My word, sending a late lunge once again didn't work out for him, but he's definitely
Tony's still in
showing
first.
how much he is desperate for that fourth place.
Oh, you need it. You need every point in this short season. He needs to make the moves and
We
make
need
them
every
early.
point in the
If he can get
season.
himself in the right
Says the
position for
commentators.
pit
Bro,
stop strategy
we're
coming
gonna
to
run
the
out of
end,
fuel, you know
he
that.
sets himself up for potential victory.
I think we'll be fine.
12
What'd you
to
start
in
with?
that fight. You see the front seven just getting
Well,
themselves away,
we haven't got
gapping
DRS, so
a little
it's
bit
not
more
fuel.
lap after lap. It's 2 seconds.
Yeah, you'll just lift and
to
coast.
Max Lamanen, and it's now 2.1 as 2.2 as the
No, I
laps
think we'll be,
unfold.
no,
You
but
see
with
it
safety
start
car,
to
then we'll be
break away
fine.
that little bit more, that
think
Bro, we're
DRS
not getting
train
safety
just
car.
pulling
No.
each other along lap after lap.
Unless you pay someone to straight line
Turn
someone.
one coming our way once more.
But maybe Linus.
Yeah, we got
Campbell
Linus,
Adams
yeah.
all the way around the outside.
Linus is in 7th,
Come out of the feast, but will sit in
and there's a
behind.
3-second gap.
Bro, that could,
Well,
yeah,
Eight.
that literally could be us. I
the
didn't
outside
spear
line.
him.
Yeah, we could have
That
been
time
in, could have been
around
8th.
can mean that he gets very close to
But I
victory.
think you made the
Take
gap.
that.
The corner we're heading to now is turn
Yeah, I
number
did.
4, and Campbell Adams.
I will take accountability.
It's getting very close further back. Marshall Biega.
Linus is up to 6th.
Donovan versus Tador Pressakan. You just saw them all group together in the background. This is the driver who is at the back of this
Early
little
retired.
battle, and it will be disappointment for Ferrari at the end of this.
Much on the
battle,
Alley Club.
because both of them are the first two to retire out.
Yeah, we're up
of
1
this
place.
season. It's Alessi Carrera and Leonardo Tornolato.
Who's your
both
teammate?
out, as we have 18 remaining.
Might have to
Oleg?
get tactically lapped at some point, so I don't have to lose money.
Ferrari teams potentially looking to work together to do some good
His
scoring and
car didn't
just
retire.
completely out of the
Pardon?
start of season
His car didn't
39,
retire, it's
not
coming
even
out of
got
the
10
pits.
laps. It's okay, they've got plenty of time to practice for next
Might have to get
week.
tactically
Still
lapped.
8 rounds to go, but that loss in points could make all the difference as we get to the end to crown that season 39.
No, you don't want to do that.
Why?
Because then you can't get unlapped.
Now, though, we are looking to try
Yeah, but it's not going to be a safety car, and it just means I have to do one as well.
There's still a chance
And
of a
it,
safety car.
and it solves the fuel issue.
Because he's about to go
Nah.
on the attack, isn't he? On the run towards turn 1, so is Campbell Adams as he takes the
Brother, I'd say the chances of a safety car are about
Oh, Tomas Lamanen as well, making a move easy.
less than
10%.
1%.
Trayvon
10%.
Bussell getting it done on Oleg
That's not a
Napadovsky.
chance.
10%.
Bro, even if there's a safety car, I'm going to
Moves
get given
coming at
like
the
10
back
seconds
end
off
of
the
the field in
penalties.
places you're not usually used to seeing it. Well, they're trying
Yeah,
to
so
get
we
those
just gotta
positions
finish
done.
to avoid.
10 laps, 19 laps to
And
go
then at the
for
last lap you had no
Ferrari.
fuel.
There's still a lot of racing
That's
to
just how it
go.
is.
We're still only in this first stint, everybody, not even getting close to when they're going to implement the pit stop strategies. I don't know, what do you think? Is he going to be on a bit of a whim here? How long
crash.
do these hard tyres go? Will we see hards to softs?
Tony's in 2nd now.
Risky
Yeah,
stuff,
Linus is in
but
6th.
we have seen wilder things, but yeah, they'll be stretching this one out now as well. And then they'll be
Yeah, that's actually underrated.
set
What?
for most torpedoes, mediums.
That's like, oh no, who we got penalty?
No, you're gonna get so many penalties now. You're gonna
as well.
get
Right now, they're
disqualified.
just, all
Take one of
on
them
those
from
hard
me,
copper
though.
tyres. Zach Miles has been given a
Oh, good.
second time penalty. He is that driver who's just going completely different with the strategy. No soft will not be taking him all the way to the end, but he's had to make an early pit.
They said you're going completely different on the strategy.
A safety car and hopefully
It's actually.
They're actually talking about you now.
Itala getting super tight, so there could be another change of lead out in.
They actually sound going different from the strategy.
They said you're going different on the strategy because he had to make a pit stop.
DRS makes it very, very easy. Hitala,
Yeah,
Campbell
for sure.
just swapping lap after lap, using it to keep the cars behind and just propel themselves further and further into the stints. However, without that DRS, you need to burn a little bit of battery because the cars behind are looking to prey on the positions, and if you miss your brakes, leave any open.
You're still straight, man.
You have 6 cars
Yeah.
lurking behind, looking to snatch that position away from you.
I'm like, how many views have you got?
I think only 4, but we were up to like 12 a couple minutes ago. It's like 4.
You might have to stop streaming.
Oh, are you gonna do something? Not good.
No.
Yeah, I might as well. No, no, now we're up to 9. I don't know. I don't trust these analytics. Let me try to open it. Alright, now we have 9. This is more than we usually have. 7.
Nice little bit of action coming
Oh, it's just proof you don't need to. You don't need good content. You just gotta stream.
They're really going for it. There is definitely pressure can, loads of drivers in this stage.
Here, you guys are gonna ask Zach Miles questions to help him finish the race.
Yeah, should we do a Q&A?
Yes, do Q&A.
Sit in behind at this stage and just wait at this stage of the race. Go for moves that are only on. Not if you're to do a pressure can. He wants
Right,
to
Castle wants the optimal pit lap.
a couple of positions.
At this point,
Talk about gaining positions. The
20.
change for lead that we
Drive
usually
to the
get
target
possibly
explodes.
Meridian coming. It's time
No.
between the top 2, but they both decide to not exchange this time around. Could be down to us time 4. We're looking at a closer battle. That definitely is for position. As you can see, it's getting very close. Brave stuff. Oh, trying to go the long way around. Was Pressacan, he won't be able to do it, and he very nearly lost the car in the process. My word, was that close. As we look back,
I'm changing it to Q&A because we are in last.
And the driver who has the possession of 9.
Fights for the front, fights for the back end. We saw
Maybe I'll
Gruber
show.
and Paul
Wanna see
Adolphs
track, man?
both going side by side in quite
Used to
a
beat the
risky
Ferrari.
monumental battle,
What?
as well as Tudor Preston
Used to
trying
beat
to
the
go the
Ferrari.
lower end of Linus Donovan, trying to take his
Yeah.
position back away from it. So Linus Donovan is locked in. He is
Linus
well
is
on
locked
the
in.
ball
He's up to
and looking
6.
to close down that gap to the second Mercedes.
So he's up to
Marcel
six
Vega.
laps again.
Yeah.
Has he just done
That's just what the
better in
commentators are
conserving
saying.
those tyres?
Doesn't mean
That
it's
tyre
right.
management is crucial,
That's
especially
true,
doing
sure.
a hard stint. Don't want to burn them out too quickly. It's all about making them go the long run and then set yourself up for that end game, that final run and push for racing victory, or even a podium if
Standing
you
on
deem
chat.
yourself worthy on them steps.
Someone says Tony, my idol.
Yep, absolutely. So, here we go then. Once more, cutting the beam. Onto this time around, it's lap number 13. And this time around, you've got mega speed for DMAS. So, we've had a change for the lead multiple times, but DMAS was deploying the battery. DMAS wanted to get by, and it's getting super tight. One small.
Are you excited for F2?
In the background. You find yourself
No.
on Salza,
Why?
who is ahead
What do you want to win
of
F2?
No,
Greg, and Greg right
Race,
now
but I don't really care about
12
everyone else in
position,
it.
wants to get that place, wants to join his teammate Felipe Salazar, the F4 champion from a couple of seasons
I
ago.
watch it just to
will
see how
be
race
put
does.
in, and we're about to
Mhm.
battle
But,
2-5, 2-6, and it's going to be still
Close to
Salazar
zero
in
shit's good,
front.
man.
Salza really needing
Just
to
for
get his
black
elbows
box.
out to defend against Steg there. The Salva coming in to take
Yeah, no, I don't care, you
top
know.
10 finishing. Maybe
Oh,
even
wow.
with
Well, I didn't
the
get-
cut if
I didn't get
the
more than-
strategies are yet to unfold. Only lap 13. All these hard runners running as long as they can. I'm interested to see what's going to happen. Can somebody extend to soft tyres? It's
Hit
going
windows
to be
open,
a
shut
risk, but high risk, high
Alright, now the
reward,
commentators are
and
asking if
then
someone
you can
extend
even
to
bag
soft
that
tires.
fastest lap, and if you can make the time
Okay,
back,
someone commented, hey Carson, just want to say I did my first engineering ever for EVE yesterday, and your vids are
Right now,
helped massively.
looking for and
Thank
waiting
you.
for the strategy. That's when really the races usually start to get a little bit more.
You're up to using your own
a
info
little bit
against
more
us.
Battles at higher intensity. But if
Exactly.
you are not in the train for the lead, you
But it's
just want to
EVE, they
get
haven't
on with
been
it, and you
that
want
close to
fight
us.
and secure the
So
race
what they like
and
want
try
something
and do the
good.
best job that you
Yeah, they
can
won,
as well.
they won
Okay, so
Singapore.
Italo got close to the lead, won't be able to get there.
CS, they won
It is the
CSS
Mercedes
Singapore
all
a couple
doing
weeks ago.
battle. So that was Pressacan versus Viega
Fair play to him.
originally.
That's
Then
where we battled.
Donovan got back
Oh,
ahead.
nice.
But yes,
Damn,
Pressacan, we are learning, Corey, in the early stage of this season, that he is a driver who is not afraid to be too late on the brakes, Daniel Ricciardo style.
Absolutely.
Are you-
Feels
are you a
like
driver
he
who's not
really
afraid to be
pushed
too
the
late on the
boundaries
brakes?
braking points. You've seen him go for some
Oh, that's
late
heads.
braking
No, I
maneuvers
said that
as
about
well,
someone
right?
else.
Really trying to push the boundaries. Maybe could
that
be
said about
Daniel
Linus,
Ricciardo
maybe.
in a Mercedes himself.
It's embarrassing.
Also, Zach, you're supposed to hit the apex. He
It
said.
really catches drivers off guard. You're not expecting them
Who?
to try and push that. If you go
Aiden
late on the
Evans.
brakes and the car next to you goes even later.
Well, I just want to see the end of this race, so I don't have to get a penalty for start.
Yeah, we know.
Let's get a recreation down the inside.
And then they grip, they
Fucking
make the corner,
Brexit.
they manage to get on through, and that's what makes it even more spectacular.
Absolutely. So, right now, in the battle for the lead, you have Campbell Adams, Tony Atala, Alexander Dimas, Vince Thomason, Marcel Viegas,
I'm gonna have to
Donovan,
box soon.
and Tudor
Yeah.
Pressakan, who's in 7th, who doesn't want
Then
to
we're gonna come out in the train at that town.
He wants to get into the middle of this
Yeah, you can
fight,
cause some
but
chaos.
now, once again,
Well, what are the
Okay.
rules?
turn number 1, the slipstreaming is on.
Well, I don't
and now
cause
there's
any
a chance for
chaos.
Vince Thomason using a bit of factory. So, Hitala moves to the front.
Maybe I
but
should
now
do a
Dimas
charity
sitting
black
into the
to
front.
rejoin the
He has to
trains.
try and get past, because if he doesn't, he could be passed. His pass will be
Yeah,
passed
you
up,
could.
because
And then,
Thomason
like,
is there.
because then
Thomason
you're
comes
free
to
to unlap
position,
yourself.
And is he going to be able to get there? This will be tight stuff
I
down
think.
the
True,
wide.
it's true.
Turn
Right?
number
If you're
4
quicker,
in the opening race
you could
of
unlap
the
Yeah, I
yourself.
am.
season.
I
Keeping
feel
it
that's
pushing
the
the
knob
long
thing
way
to
round
do after driving
is
around after
going
racing line for like
to
10
be
laps.
Yeah, I
Dimas,
agree.
who will stay ahead of Thomason, who's still in 4th, and somehow they're all in the same order as Hitala this time around. Getting a gap to 8 tenths, he is trying to break clear, and if you can break through in the 1 second, it was so tight, and
We'll make the
we
front
both
wing
saw it at the same
adjustment.
time. Biega having a look as he tries to get by.
Viega really trying to do it, but he
See
made
with the
it
rocket
good
ship
enough
and
for
just come out
Donovan
the
to
back.
send
Mhm.
Alonso style down the inside.
Imagine.
Oh, can he make it stick?
I'm actually gonna have to
Donovan
do that because I'm getting
side by
punctured
side, going
soon.
down
Yeah, you need a
turn number
box.
11. Who's going to concede?
Box
Who's
the
gonna
hards.
have the
Or no,
power
box the
line?
mediums and
The
then
Mercedes looking
safety
to come
car, you
out on
box the
top of
hards
that
maybe.
one. Viega
Or
will,
softs.
but he's opened the door.
But it's gonna be on. We're just trying to finish the race, so
You got a box. Box the hards.
So, well, nah, I'll say lap 20.
You're gonna get a puncture.
Dive into that inside once again. His
It's alright.
signature move. Push those
Is
braking
it?
points.
But for literally, I just want to see the checkered flag. I don't care. Like
It is costly for your race.
anything
If you
beyond
lose
that.
that
Yeah,
1
but then you
second, and
could
that means
mess
that
up other
Alexander
people.
Dimas has to get on with it. He's got to get by. He's got to
I
use
don't
the
care, I
DRS
don't
to
care.
get through. He won't be the only one.
I'll
He'll
just
be
put it for
joined
line.
in company.
Oh, the
and
trains
being
rejoin
attempted
themselves.
by Renz
Yes.
Thomason, who is
Oh,
going
that
to
is
be
God's
close
work right there.
to get by unless he can get the exit towards turn number 4. They both have the rear wing open, the barn
Just
door
if I do get
open,
puncture.
and it means that the position
Box,
will
box.
remain the same. And my word, is this getting a bit more aggressive now? Lap number 60, the race is absolutely flying by. Great to have your company as we see Walter Steg get by and move up to 12th
Right,
position.
so she has
He's
to
gonna
drive.
pass Yannick Schmidt as well, who is in
You want a
13th.
box.
Three car.
Someone says Yo Carson. Someone says go into lap 17 to the end.
The reserve driver
Copy
is
that.
No, I think that's a penalty. Don't do that. That's a penalty. Yeah, go hards.
But it is Wojtek Steg who is just ahead of him.
And then someone says Haas is peaking.
Reserve driver, reserve against reserve.
Peaking more than Ferrari.
Yeah.
Maybe get a
To be fair, I did blow up one of the other Ferraris, but that's okay.
Drivers, promotion to tier 2, certainly on the cards. Reserve driver looking for.
But why did I get held?
Now is the time to
I don't know.
make
Still
yourself
2.2.
noticed.
Oh, we're actually going to come out in the train.
Something we mentioned last season. If you can impress, then you're going to get promoted.
I'll tell you not to do it at this point.
Ben Marples and Angelo Diotensi. That meant that drivers like Danny Van Ruiten last season could get promoted to a
You just drive
full
faster.
And this is exactly the goal for these drivers.
Well, I just let
to
him go,
keep
I can't
battle,
lie.
as right now the battle of second place will go on.
You're gonna give him
and
DRS.
It's gonna get super tight.
Yeah, I
And
think that's
see
illegal.
They navigate their way through, and look at this battle right now taking place for the lead.
Oh,
I
the
think you're
gap's
fast.
up.
I think you're fast.
It's
You're
about
gonna
to
be
be
faster
lapped.
than that.
So, the arena
Yeah, we will
behind
be, but-
him right now is going absolutely wild because it's so tight. The Williams, sprint in the background. Linus
Just pretend you're
Donovan
leading
into
the
wall.
race. No, just
Donovan
but
into the
just
wall.
pretend you're leading the
McLaren
race
driver
and win.
sent round after
Deal.
it getting really
Well, they're gonna
feisty
box.
at turn forward on the exit. He's gone round and look at this.
Yeah, just
battle.
pretend you're in the front.
It's wild.
Tudor Pressican looking to fight on against Renz Thomason does get on.
So what happened is Zach, he took someone out and he got some wing damage, but then we don't want to retire because we don't want him to get a penalty.
He's dropping down positions. Viegas through, Boomer's through.
Oh, minus
Big
dropped to
sender, but
17.
he needs to try and stay back with the
My God, he probably just killed someone.
I think so.
The train has caught back up. And the fight is well and truly
Tony's
back
still in
on for
first.
all drivers, providing they
Bubba's
can
in
make
7th.
those lunges, make those moves. Bubba getting mighty close to the rear of that Mercedes of Marcel Biega. Will we see any form of late lunges from the Aston Martin driver? He's making himself very racy, very pacey, putting the pressure on his rival ahead of him. But up to now, it's just going to be one huge DRS train, a huge battle all the way down to turn 1. It's who's going to be brave, who's going to
Linus
lay
spun
on
to
the
the
brakes,
wall
who's
at
going to burn
T4.
that battery as they all come powering down over the line.
He has
Powering
damage.
down
He's
in the
7
first
seconds
sector,
off.
slamming
We
on the
can catch
brakes
him.
into turn 1.
We're only
Bit of
90
a
seconds
late lunge
behind.
there. There's an open door. Tomas Lamminen
He
trying
just
to make one
boxed.
through. Paula Dove's looking
Alright,
to
we
try and
tired.
get
We're
that
gonna beat
overtake
him.
done, but it wasn't coming. Oh, the fighting is certainly on laps in now.
It is getting very frenetic and all exploded in this part of the circuit.
So they,
And it
couple of
continued all the
people
way
pitted
down
to
to the
Sauce.
next few sequences of corners. And the aggression level is definitely ramping up for these drivers. Talking about the aggressive driving ramping up. It was a late lunge.
Oh, there's a ball! There's a pilot!
Turning into the master of late lunges at this stage. It's Tador Pressakan.
Oh, someone
He sent the
spun.
recarb into the back and round.
Right, if
There's
it's a
going to
safety
be
car, I'm
round
never
spin
doubt
coming in
anything.
for Alexander Dimas, and it was
He still
always
had that
going
3
to
second
Oh,
happen
penalty.
at
I'll
that
get
moment when they were
rid
all
of
bunched up,
that's
and now we have
trash,
a
man.
pull going down to turn
No, it's
11.
removable though, I mean, it can't be fucking
Absolute
that's
Yeah.
legit
Oh,
And then
one.
maybe the other team doesn't report you. Who knows?
Is he gonna stay with him? Alexander Dimas
No, Linus
back
will
all
definitely be
through
making a
to
report.
try and retake positions that were taken from him so unfairly. It's Renz Tomas and almost being
But he
pushed
DNF'd.
His
through.
high tires are
Turn
good, you
number
know.
13 by Biega
Yeah.
behind.
Hard's the
Tomas
best tire
Lamminen
here.
also staying close within that fight.
Why did they
Close enough for a chance
box?
to fight on through. As we get onto the DRS,
Because it's lap
there's
18. A
V-carb
couple of them
versus
are boxing.
V-carb. Yannick Schmidt, Campbell Adams. Campbell's
Most of
dropping
them are
positions
boxing.
like
Yeah,
a stone.
they're not just
One
gonna
of
stay
the
out now.
V-carbs dives into
No,
the pits.
18.
That was it.
People
A
box off of
team
18.
fight for the pit lane.
Oh my word. Well, this race, this
No, I'm just
season
starting my lap 18.
absolutely exploding, and really, basically continuing the way we ended it last
The race is
season.
exploding this
Our
time.
lovely producer of today, Safi, who basically said last
Hope
time
someone
that it was going to have
explodes.
Bahrain once again, because these guys all had a chance to
Just for
redo and
entertainment.
try work on what happened at the last corner on the last lap of last season. But it looks like they've all
This is gonna be
decided
the
to go
fastest lap
for the
attempts.
absolute
Isn't
Easy
exact
video.
Someone asked,
same
is
approach.
18 a tad early?
This is right now so
No.
far,
You can make it.
Through, with still the
Right,
the
Tom
longest lap
97
to
boxed
go,
at
we're only
16
lap
last time.
19
I think
Yeah.
people boxed like
this.
50.
Still, we have so
That
much
actually
action to go, and
worked.
usually the final stages are the exciting ones.
Softs
Everyone's
aren't even a
tired,
bad time.
Everyone wants to be
No,
and get
they're
in
good
those
here.
positions that will
Mediums are
help
bad.
try and get the best result and the best placement as well before we head on to the 29th and
Could be like
final tour.
70% wear at the end. I don't know. So the driver's gonna
Right,
control.
Taylor's gonna win this. It's in a 1v1 with that Merc.
It's missing front left side.
But the whole chain behind him have got altered tyres.
He's gonna have to box
Yeah.
soon. He's gonna lose time.
Yeah, like,
stopping
look
that
at the
lane. What could have
tires.
just been a straightforward pit stop has now been thrown out of the window, and he's gonna have a massive time loss.
That will be disappointment, and that is going to be
I
exactly
don't
what
feel
they
what
were
either.
facing with these squabbles. The battle they were
Why is that
all
funny?
taking place in. That will be
Just,
super tight into the predators. They all try and get it slowed down. No speeding penalties this time around. That would be costly for the race because that would be a 10-second.
Oh, is the
Right,
code?
fastest lap.
to
Fastest
Tony
no,
Katala
that's not
as
counts.
he makes his way through as well onto what will be another lap.
Someone's staying
And
out.
he's being chased all the way by Preston.
Jerry Van Bussel.
The net leaders do battle towards turn number 1.
Do you know where he's going?
No.
Nice little scrap going on there.
Well,
The net leaders,
I don't know.
but as the pit stop strategies come out to unfold, come out to play. then
Wait, is he not in the
still
team? I
to
thought he was
go.
in
There's
Shazam.
a long
I thought he
way
left
to get back
CPI.
around the
I
circuit
thought he was in
and into
CPI.
the pits. As we see, Tudor, Pressican and Hatala
Oh.
are not that far behind.
That was a suicide.
Tony is
soft tire,
in
for the
fourth, but they're
drivers
gonna box.
that will have the fresher
He'll be in second.
tires by a lap or two.
There's a
Definitely
3-second
will
gap
be,
somehow.
finding themselves higher up. A driver who has bolted
That's what I'm
about
saying, it's just one.
So he's definitely,
Yes.
as you can see, 2 laps. So he went for a bit of an undercut.
Who's the
and
Mercedes?
he'll be just trying to remain in there when we do get to
Tudor.
those, final stages. But the battle basically could be
Casper
between
Priest versus Tony
Pressican
Heathwell.
and Hitala pretty much for this race.
Why did you say Casper
Everyone,
Priest?
Because he's
from
probably
third
engineering
downwards
it.
had
Actually, no, he's
contact
not.
down at turn number 10,
But Casper's a
which,
TRT.
really did cost them, and now
Is
there
it?
is a 3-second gap,
Yes.
which will definitely be hard to gain unless of course we do get any safety car
But yeah.
or any moment between the top two that brings the rest into play.
We don't want to see a safety car come in. We'd like to see a nice clean race. We hate to jinx it or put a commentator's curse on it, but Oleg, maybe those two.
They're saying maybe
are
there will be a
banking
safety car.
on that safety car coming as the pit stop
It's
strategy.
too late anyway. We're going to end up with
Everybody's
30
watched.
seconds.
That's
Okay.
it. It's only those two that are left to go. The chances of anybody dropping out on used hards is well and truly gone as there's a fight though.
They're still
between
staying out on
Damas,
hards.
TS
They're
Korsman,
on 20
and
laps on
Renz
hards.
Tomasin leading the charge there. That little
That means they've only got 9 laps left, so
two,
we can
Hatala
start
and
things.
Presican well and truly in the dust.
But they got a
in the
catch
wind,
and an
chasing
overtake.
down Van Bussel and Napadovsky.
Quite a lot of cars.
Yes. It's a mistake.
Exactly what is playing out right now. So it's Hala about to get on to two drivers who are still yet to come into the
Tony's gonna
pit
catch
lane as well. They'll be hoping to make quick work. Well, we expect Van Bossel and
Well, it's F2
Napadovsky
starters.
to be in very soon.
Oh,
If they are blocked for any bit, they'll be hoping it doesn't
Well,
cost
that's
them
about
too
F2
much
on the
time.
second one.
Still, they would like to keep this a
Very
personal
good.
battle. We're going to get a lot of hen car trains battling for the win near the end.
You could put my stream on a second monitor. You can watch yourself.
Between these two,
That'd be
so
really
they're going to
entertaining.
absolutely take it with both hands, or you could be part of.
Oh shit, they're all fighting. Wait, Jerry's just
Wide
safety
coming
car
in,
hanging,
and
surely.
we know how badly that went. As
Yeah,
I've already
yeah.
referenced today, we know how badly that went when
Yeah, F2's
we
coming.
ended the
They
season
just
at this
started.
corner on the last lap.
Are you saying this?
Right
They're all
now,
fighting each
Itala,
other.
Presican, both make their way through on Napadovsky.
Now they're
They'll
boxing.
both also make their way
One of them boxed.
through on Jerry Van Bussel, and they also get a bit of DRS as well.
They will make their
Jerry
way
stayed out.
through, but surprising to see Van Bussel staying out another lap.
It's just safety
Very
car hanging,
fast,
surely.
and he will stay
Yeah,
out and
he's
go a little
colluding
bit longer. The
'cause he
time
does-
loss is gonna
He's
be
on
huge
some team,
if we do not
but we don't know which
see-
team he is, so
Oh,
he's
will not be
he's
named.
colluding.
Contact!
No, I don't know what he's
That
doing.
is super tight. It's Campbell Adams, Marcel Biega, Thomas Laminin, and also Stegen there. And they were momentarily 4 wide on the exit after they all came into a battle and contact there as well. As you can see, Marcel Biega still with the front wing damage, so he has decided, of course, to not change that. It would cost his race too much. Laminin ahead of Steg, who will try his absolute best to get by. And right now, we'll go back to single file after we went 3 wide into the first turn, which ended in tears.
Who do you think he's trying to help? Maybe
Oh,
TTM?
Interesting stuff. Interesting
I don't
stuff. Oh, contact! Oh, Wojtek getting a little bit too friendly with Lamanin's rear tyres there. A bit of wheel barging, but they kept themselves well controlled. No unfortunate incidents, but maybe a couple of tense loss is all they'll see from that little squabble.
Here you go. Here we go to the personal battle for the lead. And this is not something that they'll experience a lot this season with how the races usually go. But as it stands, unless they have anything major like to take each other out or any of that happens, they are going to be both battling and both in contention for this. As another change comes in, they'll be making easy switches at this stage. No point battling, no point sending each other deep into corners at this phase of the race and bring everyone else into play. They're going to wait and reserve that
Oh, it's
for
Tudor
the
and
last
Tony.
lap where the win will be on the line, where they'll both be going for it. Still, Jerry Van Bussel deciding to continue on, so I think he really is just hoping for that safety car, as now the rest of the field has to navigate their way through in the technical and second sector here at Bahrain International.
Ooh, Tomas Laminin and TS Korsman getting into that little bit of a squabble with Van Bussel. Those hards are not keeping up any longer. Position loss is just incoming as we see a big dive there from Sousa to the inside line in turns 9 and 10 and gets it done easily with that tyre difference. Van Bussel is just dropping positions like a stone. He needed to box and he hasn't. He's left it too long. And now will just fall very far down the field.
So,
Around about 3 seconds a lap loss is the estimate.
absolutely.
We're at my shift up.
And that, of course, did
Well,
momentarily
with that.
create some gaps between these drivers.
Yeah.
But they're going to close that all back in. But if you weren't able to make quick work, that's why you were seeing dive bombs literally everywhere. If you weren't making it work in tractions, and if you weren't dive bombing, if you weren't using your battery, you would be losing so much time. As we come over the line once more then, And yeah, J-Ram Russell just continued to go on. He was really hoping for that safety car, and he's going to be spun
Oh, I
momentarily
can't
round
wait for this to
by
be
Campbell
over.
Adams, who is coming late on the brakes down into the first corner. But they both continue on, and they both continue on, just losing a couple of tenths there. But yes, J-Ram Russell really, really praying. But at this stage, he's going to drop all the way to the back. He's going to drop all the way to the back, where it's absolutely completely pointless. Even if there was a safety car, and everyone in the field had to pit once again for a fresh set of softs.
Yeah, absolutely. You see that contact there with Campbell Adams, it just goes to show the tyre difference. Campbell Adams expecting Van Bussel to be able to make it on the brakes, and obviously with a tyre difference, he needs to brake a lot earlier to make that corner. Just does not have that tyre life, and Campbell Adams comes steaming up behind him, and the contact just happens. It just goes to show how used out those hard tyres really are. As he does get on by around the outside. Brave move, but it's easy done as other drivers look to that outside line and get themselves past Van Bussel. 23 laps on those hard tyres. He needs to get it back into the pits. He needs to do something, and soon, wow, huge contact there. Wojtek Steg pushed off the track. He's opened the door for Biega, who's missing his front left end plate to try and fight back through. Does get on through, and here comes Wojtek Steg to come on and fight again. And Van Bussel dropping down to P14. A disaster race for him.
Oh, it's getting super tight. You've got the Red Bull to the mix, and you find yourself with Dimas, who is ahead of course behind Sauser, as well as these guys do battle, and it's got really wide, very nearly 3 wide on the run towards turn number 1. It will be 2 wide momentarily by Sauser, by Korsman and Buba, but it's going to be Buba who will try and make the move, and Buba will get the move done. So Korsman drops in behind. As we mentioned, this is what I mentioned earlier on with the strategy. He decided to pit a lap early, so his tyres will be older.
Tony gonna win or no?
Even that slight little lap
Yeah.
can play dividends to these drivers, and also really affect the race with how close it is. Every single little advantage that they have is going to be very helpful.
It's going to come down to whoever begs it more for DRS.
Yeah, absolutely correct.
I'm actually going to start pushing because I'm not going to get battles.
Thomason in third position right now, and Sauter directly in behind. So that's the battle for third right now.
Ooh. Yeah, you see that front right end player has gone from that Williams. Renz Tomasen is now going to struggle just like Biega. The front wing has taken that impact. He's going to lose his front end aero, lose that rotation. It's going to make it very harsh on those soft tyres now in terms of tyre wear. Is he going to dive into the pits? No, he's not. Only 3 laps to go, and he's going to try and risk it, going to try and stay and fight it all out. Here comes Boomer, the driver with the freshest tyres out of this little pack of squabbling side by side. Alexander Damas to go against Renz Tomasen. Boomer looking for an open door, and he may have got it on Damas. He certainly has, side by side on the exit of 3 with that DRS aid. The position is taken very easily. Just a beautiful run there from the Aston Martin.
As J-Ron Russell does retire, the safety car that he was hoping for is not going to take place here in the opening round of the season. But now, here we go. We're going to get a mega battle for third. You are going to see a battle for first as well. Felipe Souza, who, of course, has had now a couple of seasons up there in the F2 tier. His time right now on F124 has, of course, been in the F2 tier for 2 seasons. Hasn't really worked out for him. He was the driver who bypassed this tier a couple of seasons ago. He actually bypassed
Oh, I've got 2 pings of PSGL chat.
2 seasons going straight to F2, so he's here with us as he tries to win this championship and then move back straight away to F2. And with pace coming in, and he'll be able to challenge for the title. That will be his goal and aim. But right now, his goal and aim is to get the final spot on the roster.
Bulba's had a hell of a run. He's looking for a move on Renz Tomasen. It will be to that inside with that DRS, burning the battery, trying to get on through, making it side by side towards turn 1. He's on the outside line. If he can get himself around it, will switch.
See, this is you know, that story that's like the turtle in the hat.
On the throttle, able to try and defend against this Aston Martin. They're side by side all the way up from
to come P16. First, you got to make it to the finish line.
Slightly inching ahead, But then Williams is not going to let it go easily, but he has to back
They're gonna
out
see
and we
this.
return to single file before we get
Slow and steady wins the
5, 6, and
race.
7 S's
Yes.
of Sakir. Beautiful racing,
Oh,
beautiful
makes
racing now from
sense.
the Aston Martin, looking to make the benefit. He does have the freshest tyres out of the cars around him by just 1 lap, but as you said, Omi, that 1 lap can make all the difference. That little advantage, any advantage that you can take on your rivals ahead, you will most certainly try and use. He now needs to try and close up that gap to Felipe Salza if he wants any dream, any hopes of getting on that podium position. 2.5 seconds from the front two as they still fighting out for the victory of the Grand Prix.
Yeah. So right now, it's getting super tight. Dimas is gonna try and
I'm
get
gonna
to
end
the
the
run.
stream.
He is gonna
Thank
be
you for watching,
super
guys.
tight as we head
Bye, chat.
through to the
Zach will do better
14th
next
corner
time.
of this racetrack, which is
Think of all
also,
he's done.
of course, the 50. That's just a little
Oh,
kink. They
hi,
aren't worried
hi,
about that.
Goji.
Their main focus is turn number 1, which is coming up onto the
Goodbye.
penultimate tour.